During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have my penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor? Brat!
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always B aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking A.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Welcome aboard, guys. Thursday afternoon edition, Revenge of the Sis. Mike Sheely, Royce Lopez, joining you on this fabulous afternoon. I'm just distracted. Everybody,
I know.
We're gonna come in. We're just gonna fucking. We're all counting the clock till we go to Miami.
Yeah, that's basically it. We got haircuts and we're ready to roll.
Ready to go. I didn't get a haircut from Miami.
No, you got a haircut for a wedding.
No, I got a haircut because you can't be a member of Kang Gang if you ain't got a sick fade.
Do you need a sick fade?
These are rules.
Okay.
If you guys want to campaign for future President Tariq Nasheed, you got to have a sick fade.
That's a pretty sick fade.
Got to have the lines done and everything. So
that is sick. That is a sick fade.
Yeah,
I'm digging it.
Yeah, we gotta get behind the right candidate. But yeah, I don't know. As we go live, I'm like scrolling my news feed, and I'm like, why do I bother with most of you?
Yeah, no, I know, man. I know. And the YouTube emails right before the show. Hey, that information that you sent us already, send it to us again to make it even. The whole Feld thing. It's without fail. It's always before the show. But welcome, guys. This is our de facto Friday show because we will be on the road tomorrow, which is going to be nice. I don't know, man. What do you want to start with? You want to talk more about what happened with that fucking college scandal because a little bit more stuff came out?
Yeah, that's Aunt Becky's in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Aunt Becky had to post $1 million bail or bond.
Aunt Becky could get it. All right, so here's a quick update.
Yeah, she still looks great, dude.
It's amazing. She looks fucking amazing.
She looks like the kind of woman who's married to a guy who has enough money that he can afford $500,000 to get their kid into a college.
But it's funny because I for the most part hate Ian Michael Black, but he did have a funny joke. He goes, the most surprising thing about this is that Lori Loughlin had enough money to pay off somebody to get her daughter into college.
I mean, yeah.
What else has she done?
That's kind of a funny joke, but let me break that down. One, you're Michael Ian Black. For one. So why don't you calm down, all right? Because I'm sure you're not rolling in the dough either, pal. Secondly, look at her. She can marry many of these actresses. You understand these TV actresses that are hot almost always marry a hedge fund guy or an agent. That's what they do. They all marry agents or hedge fund guys, and they end up living very, very rich lives.
It turned out that William H. Macy, because his wife, the Desperate Housewives bitch, the other one that was rolled up into this, he actually met with the dude that was doing the payoffs, but they never had enough to get him, so they just went after his wife. So it could have been William H. Macy as well.
But no, I want to go back to Michael Ian Black. Who the fuck does he think he is?
No, I know.
You still got a lot of royalty checks coming in from Stella?
Excuse me, he was Johnny Blue Jeans in Viva Variety, I'll have you know.
How dare you? As a matter of fact, I bet you that bitch probably still makes more money off of syndication Full House than you do from Stella or Wet Hot American Summer. Get the fuck out of here, Michael Ian. I can't believe you have me defending this woman right now.
Aunt Becky's husband is the Massimo clothing guy, so it's a clothing dude.
They always find when you look like this and you were on television and you were Aunt Becky, and as long as you keep going to the gym, you don't drink too much, you don't pill too much, and you can keep yourself looking like that, they all end up with look up any actress, not like A-lister, but look up any actress you remember as a child.
Somebody on Smallville, for example.
Yeah, you go, man, well, most of them ended up in a fucking sex death cult. But when they don't join human trafficking sex cults and rape underage kids, allegedly, they marry hedge fund guys or fashion designers. Any chick you could think of from the 90s that you wanted to fuck really bad when you were a kid, they probably are now with some guy that's not in Hollywood. They're usually like an agent or they're a hedge fund guy.
Who was Carlton's older sister in Fresh Prince?
Oh, she was
hot. That's another one.
Yeah.
I think you might be right. I bet you if you go down the list, they're married to. They
all marry these hedge fund guys, and these hedge fund guys get to go to their little meetings and be like, yeah, my wife's Aunt Becky from Full House.
What was his sister's?
Hillary from.
Yeah, no, but I mean, I know. Okay, Karen Parsons.
Karen Parsons. Yeah.
Karen Parsons. Let's see. Because I always thought she was very pretty. She was married to Randy Brooks. She's divorced from him. Randy Brooks is an American television film actor. Oh, the Randy Brooks was in Reservoir Dogs and LAPD Blue. Now she's married to Alexander Rockwell.
LAPD Blue?
Yeah.
They made an LA. Yes. Oh, that had to be so bad.
And then there's now she's married to Alexander Rockwell. He's a film director,
and
producer.
the grandson of George Lincoln Rockwell. No?
God, that'd be awesome.
How great would that be?
He's a director. He's a director of, let's see, what's the biggest movie he made? Little Feat? 13 Moons? In the Soup? I don't know. That's who she's married to. And then there was the other one, the younger one, Tatiana Ali. Remember her? She was a musician.
Tatiana Ali was cute. She was the, she tried to do music. She was terrible at that. She was with somebody for a while that was kind of high profile. I can't remember who.
Von Raspberry.
Oh, that was.
I don't know the fuck.
They all end up with these guys, though.
Right. Yeah, you're right. All right. So anyway, Aunt Becky. Let's give you the update of her and her daughter, Olivia Jade Laughlin.
Lori Laughlin and fashion designer Massimo Giannulli's kid.
Okay. Look, something else. Not only is she hot, but she made attractive kids. They're both in college, by the way, so we're not looking like 15-year-olds or anything. She made some attractive kids.
Some good-ass genes.
Yeah, that's the one on the left, I think, looks more like her, and she's really pretty girl, right? This is the one that's went to USC, I think. So let's see.
On video. They are the parents charged with fraud in the college admission scandal, one set of parents. According to the complaint, they paid bribes totaling $500,000 in having.
This is the best news anchor you have?
And they couldn't even.
This old lady?
They couldn't put a light dusting of makeup on her?
Or maybe run a brush through her hair?
Are they just, you know what, man? Just reappropriate the old Crypt Keeper puppet. Just bring that out. I don't want to pay another anchor. What is this?
She looks like she brushes her hair with compressed air.
Their daughter, Olivia Jade, and her younger sister designated as recruits to the USC crew team, despite
She
the
looks
fact
like
they
she
didn't
teaches a fucking weekend workshop about Gloria Steinem, right?
Women, yeah, in your college that don't count for credit, but you could take them for fun.
She looks like she hosts
Yeah.
fucking workshops that you get no college credit for.
None, yeah.
participating crew. The complaint reveals both Olivia Jade and her sister both
She looks like a
posed for
woman who has said the phrase rape culture a lot.
pictures on an ergometer to fake an action shot. Olivia is a social media influencer with more than 2 million.
Wait. What did they say about fake an action shot? What did they say?
Both posed for pictures on an ergometer to fake an action shot. Olivia is a social media influencer with more than 2 million YouTube
So, I mean, not a real job.
subscribers and 1 million followers on Instagram. She's posted ads featuring her status as a college student. In August, Olivia posted a video on YouTube answering questions about starting college.
And then the whole college thing, yep.
This is the video. Remember, her daughters got in on a fake rowing team scholarship. Apparently, the
This
school's
is a bad
yeah.
bitch.
Oh yeah, she is.
This is a bad bitch.
So she got in on a fake rowing team scholarship. Now this is the video she made on her own YouTube channel a couple months ago.
Yep, I'm living in a dorm with a roommate who's so sweet. With work, it's gonna be hard. Like my first week of school, I'm leaving to go to Fiji for work.
Tough life.
And then
It's tough life.
How do you do it? And you know,
Gotta go to Fiji for work when you're 19. You know, tough work.
and you know what your work is? Being an influencer on Instagram. That's your work.
And you know what your work's going to be in about 15 years? Having some fucking sweaty, fat fucking oil tycoon from Egypt sweating on top of you on a boat in Dubai somewhere.
Oh, the Lindsay Lohan.
And I'll be in New York a bunch this year for work and traveling to a different country because I'm creating something with this country, and that's for work. So
She's creating something with the country. Like, she's so high profile because she has a pretty face that she's creating
These
things.
are the most hateable people.
Oh, yeah, without a
in
doubt.
the world, and they're the ones that are telling you people how to live your lives. You're a bunch of dumbass fucking losers. You live in flyover states. You're Trump voters. You're gross.
Yeah, you know, I saw you replied, actually. I was going to reply, but I saw you reply to Sam Tripoli when he wrote, Sam Tripoli, who wrote on Twitter, he was like, oh, is our country any better off because these people were arrested? Is it a big deal? Because
I was like, yeah, no, Sam,
Yeah,
it is
it
a very
is.
big fucking deal, Mr. Conspiracy Tin Hat Show guy. Shouldn't that be your fucking... shouldn't you be pissed that the oligarchy that tells the rest of the country how to fuck... The oligarchy that wants to remove the Electoral College so that New York and L.A. can pick everything for everyone forever...
yes.
Those people are the people that tell us how to live our lives are also fucking our kids over. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty relevant.
And some of them are fucking our kids as well.
And
on
literally
top of
fucking
that-
kids.
country, and that's for work. So I don't know how much of school I'm going to attend, but I'm going to go in and talk to my deans and everyone and hope that I can try and balance it all. But I do want the experience of like game days, partying. I don't really care about school, as you guys all know.
There is right now, there's an Asian kid who's having an aneurysm, who worked hard as fuck.
No, he's not. First of all, there's no Asian kid. There's no aneurysm. Relax. That Asian kid has already killed himself.
Oh, you're right. Good
He
point.
has
He's
already killed himself in disgrace because of not making it to USC.
and she's sitting here getting into a school with a fake rowing scholarship, and I'm gonna talk to my deans, and I'm just gonna whatevs, you know. I don't need to go to school. Whatevs, dude. Wow, man. You know how many? Because I know you know probably in high school too the kids that work their balls off.
Yes, I know. I grew up poor. I know all these kids.
So did I. So then when you
I didn't know any fucking rich people growing up. I knew poor kids.
I remember.
Some of them were like me, where we just knew we were going to be bums. We were always going to be a living, breathing Bruce Springsteen song, so we didn't care. But there were ones that I would have felt bad for if I'm like, yo, this dude worked his dick off.
I remember my school at Miami Lakes Academy, the kid that got in to college. Only one kid that I remember got into a school that wasn't a community college. It was like UPenn, and they threw a party for him. They made a big deal. Like I know kids that forego an entire high school education just because they'll go to high school. They don't go to parties. They don't drink. They don't do drugs. All they do is they work and they work and they work and they work and they work. And then this bitch comes out and goes, "Oh my God, I'm gonna go to Fiji and I don't even care about school." You bitch. You fucking bitch, dude. This is really anger-inducing.
Olivia Jade and her sister both got in.
You can't go from Olivia Jade to this woman. You can't do that to me. My eyes can't handle it.
To USC. Her parents paid $500,000.
$500,000 to get her in.
That is really one disturbing-looking old woman, though.
She really is very.
That's the best thing. Like, again, if you're gonna have an old lady like this, you can't just go, look, we gotta put some makeup on you.
Yeah,
we have to.
And brush your hair. Maybe do your eyebrows.
I'm sure there's one or two Fox News correspondents. It probably looks like that under the layers of top-notch makeup and hair that they do there at Fox. But they do the makeup and hair. I mean, I'm sure that Laura Ingraham, yikes, when she's not all, you know what I mean?
She looks like the witch from Snow White. That's what she looks like. She's gonna give you an apple.
Yeah, Cruella de Vil over here. Should not be doing the fucking news.
So that's the update on the school scam situation, and more's been coming out since. But I mean, like I said, William H. Macy's didn't get indicted or arrested, but his wife did. Lori Loughlin is out on bail. I think we heard today for $1 million. She had $1 million bail.
Yeah, wait, is Felicity Huffman still sitting in jail?
No, I think she's out too.
Okay.
I think they're both out on. Look, William H. Macy has the money.
So that's why I was like, wait, Lori Loughlin's out, but fucking
$1 million means you have to pay with 10% of it.
He's trying to negotiate it right now, like fucking Fargo.
Yeah, it's my deal here, Wade. Okay,
a finder's fee. Yeah, so I don't know.
These guys, they get them on a rowing scholarship and they don't let you in.
And my thing is, like, I don't even care. Like, I would bribe if I was in that position. I would have easily been one of the parents roped up in this and arrested. Like I'm serious. I'd fucking bribe people to get my kid ahead in life. That's what you're supposed to do as a parent. But I probably wouldn't virtue signal and tell other people how to live their lives in the Midwest. And I certainly wouldn't let my kid run a YouTube channel where they talk about how wortherless college is and how they don't give a shit.
Right? Like
I've committed felonies to get you into school, you fuck. Just show some gratitude.
All of these people, all of these students now that got into the school are now being reevaluated whether they could stay in the school or not. There's going to be a lot of kids that are going to be kicked out of school. A lot of kids. Because remember, the two celebrities is what you know. But, there's the other people that have money, higher-end people, lawyers and fucking doctors and people that have the money to pay to get their kids into school. So it's I don't know, man. I'm really happy, but I think this isn't the end. I think you're going to see other big colleges facing the same thing. I think you're going to see it's going to happen in Harvard. You don't think? You don't think that some people get into Harvard because their parents are in Washington, D.C.? Of course they do. David Hogg. It's a perfect example here. David Hogg got into Harvard. Okay?
Yeah, but he survived.
Okay, but he didn't survive his SATs.
He survived being shot at directly.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, they did. Fucking shots came so close they grazed him.
Wasn't he like riding his bike to school?
He looked Nicholas Cruz right in the eyes.
In the eyes? And he said, "Not today." He looked and goes, "Not today.
Not today, bully." And that was just him talking to what's her face.
Oh, fucking Emma Baldy McDikey.
Yeah, Emma McDikey. Emma McFucking nudes leaked on 4chan.
Really?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
They leaked on 4chan. Like,
no.
When the story broke.
Oh, no.
And people were like, bro, go to 4chan. I'm like, I'm not going to 4chan for quite a while.
No, let that clear out.
And supposedly, she was 18 when they were taken.
But you don't risk it.
But that's why I was like, I just remember everybody going, the nudes are on 4chan. And I'm like, I don't want anything to do with that. Like, there's certain areas I just don't venture into because they're looking to destroy you at any moment. So I'm like, no thanks.
Leave it alone. No thanks.
I thought you knew about that.
I don't remember. Maybe I did. I don't remember.
I saw the censored one. Like somebody posted the censored one outside of 4chan with like the total mid range taken out, but like she was doing like pull ups or something, and they were like, "Yeah, the full nudes are on 4chan."
She have long
and I was
hair
like,
or
"Are you a
short hair?
lunatic?" I think she had the short hair.
Still the short hair?
Which they were. That's why they were saying now she's 18. It was like allowed or whatever. And I was like, I don't care. I'm not falling for this obvious fucking. You know what I mean? Like, hey, let's own these libtards by looking at child porn.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
Got
good.
him.
I'm all right. I'll just debate them on YouTube.
That's
Thanks.
one base pedophile.
Exactly. No, I'll just talk shit about them on my dumb show. I don't need it. It's all right.
Red Dwarf with a $36 donation on Streamlabs. A bit behind 3 months of what my Patreon donation was. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Red Dwarf.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man. We do appreciate that a lot. Well, Mike, I have bad news for you, Mike.
What's the bad news?
USA Today. Study finds a race gap in air pollution. Whites largely cause it. Black and Hispanics breathe it.
We also breathe it. All right? Like, and by the way, you fucking lying pieces of shit. Let's be fair here. The fucking Indians and the Chinese make it. So let's stop fucking lying right there. It's the fucking Indians and the fucking Chinamen. Then we gotta breathe that shit.
But USA Today, that's the first thing I said when I saw the title. But the study was only in America. They weren't looking at the world. We're only going to look at America, even though statistically speaking, the brown people do make the most pollution. They do.
Do brown people breathe more pollution than white people? Do they have gills or something
bigger
that I'm missing?
nostrils. The air that Americans breathe.
Giant pig noses.
See, the Indian breather has bigger nose holes.
Why Puerto Ricans too? Puerto Ricans have black people noses.
They do.
It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
Even light-skinned Puerto Ricans have that like massive nose. Where did you get that from?
The air that Americans breathe isn't equal. Black and Hispanics disproportionately breathe air that's been polluted by non-Hispanic whites.
Who wrote this pandering horse shit?
The name of the writer is Dole Rice. Dole Rice. Let's see. Oh boy. The picture doesn't really help. Dole Rice. Let's see what Dole Rice is here. Does Dole Rice have a wiki? Let me know if you find any more info on Dole Rice. It says here, the air Americans breathe is unequal. Black and Hispanic, I already read that. Pollution is disproportionately caused by whites, but disproportionately inhaled by blacks and Hispanic minorities, the study says. Okay, somebody explain it. So what do we go to poor cities, cause pollution, and then leave? Like, I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, you never been on a cruise?
No, I haven't. It's awesome.
You dump your little shit tanks and
There you
move
go.
on.
Bye.
Here you go, Haiti.
Poor air quality remains the largest environmental health risk in the United States. No, it doesn't. The study warns, in fact, that 100,000 deaths. Listen to this. In the fact, with 100,000 deaths per year, more Americans die from air pollution than car crashes and murders combined. That can't be right?
Sure, it's 100%.
You're telling me the United States of America, the country the country per capita has the cleanest air out of any country. Even if you count Chicago and Detroit, it's the cleanest air. You're telling me, I would like to see this study. You're telling me with 100,000 deaths per year, more Americans die from air pollution than car crashes and murders combined. Who do you know, Mike?
And heart disease and fucking...
Mike, do you know somebody that's died, maybe not personally, but do you know somebody that's died from being that was murdered, or know somebody that's murdered somebody?
I know several people that have been murdered.
Okay, cool. Do you know anybody that's died from air pollution?
I don't.
Okay, so what the fuck are you talking about?
I know, and I also know a lot of people who have died in car accidents.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Dozens.
I do as well. So I don't know one person that has died from air pollution in the United States. I'm sure in China, because their fucking air is terrible, and they're always wearing the mask. I'm sure in China people die from it. But in the U.S., get the fuck out of here with that shit. That's fucking horse shit.
And to be fair, too, though, I don't want to affect the study. I do have to come clean. I did work in strip clubs for a long time. So I know more people per average than the average American that have been murdered, probably.
Fair.
When you spend a few years and your resume is just like, where's all those blank years? I don't know, strip club DJ / drug dealer. Yeah, I know a couple people that may or may not have been murdered.
Even though minorities and contribute less to the overall problem of air pollution, they are affected by it more. Okay, let's see. said study co-author Jason Hill, an engineering professor at the University of Minnesota, who is white. Is it fair that I create more pollution and somebody else disproportionately is affected by it? Hill said that while the air in the U.S. has gotten cleaner in the past decade, pollution inequity has remained stubbornly high.
Equity.
Pollution? What do you want to do? Bus in pollutants to nice neighborhoods? Is that what you want? No, really. What do you want? What do you want? Yes.
White people to be destroyed.
Oh, well, at least you're being honest.
I mean, that's what we're getting at here.
Yeah.
Your agenda is getting really, really obvious.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Like, you just want us to die and give you the planet. That's what you want. That's just say it. Like, at least this is why when people go, why do you still have friends that are alt-right? Because they don't fucking lie to me. And they're not lying to you either. Get all the Jews and the blacks and Hispanics the fuck out of here. At least they're honest. They're not coming to you and go, well, actually, due to pollution, there's equity in air pollution and sample. Just, no. Get all the Jews and the blacks and the Hispanics. If you were more like the alt-right, you would just write articles that go, why we need to kill all of the white people. And at least when I read the article, I'd go, well, fuck, okay, they're coming for us. Let's hunker down. Let's do this. Looks like we're having a fight. But they don't do that. It's like, well, why aren't white people dying from lung cancer? I don't know, nigga.
What is especially surprising is just how large pollution inequity is and has been for over a decade, Hill said. The type of pollution analyzed in the study, known as PM2.5, tiny grains of particulate matter that are especially dangerous to human health because they can get deep into your lungs. These particles are 2.5 microns, far smaller than that width of a human hair, and produced by car tailpipes, power plants, smokestacks, and burning materials. The study found that black and Hispanic Americans bear a pollution burden. Blacks are exposed to about 56% more pollution than is caused by consumption for Hispanics. It is slightly higher, 63%. However, non-Hispanic whites, I love the non-Hispanic white. That's my new favorite one. Non-Hispanic whites experience a pollution advantage, meaning they breathe about 17% less air pollution than whites cause. The formula scientists use to study is driven by disparities in the amount of goods and services that group consumes, and it is exposed to the resulting pollution. On average, whites tend to consume more than minorities. It's because of wealth, Hill said.
Well, no, it's also because, check it out, right? You are 13% of the population. So as 80% of the population, also see, while you're sitting in jail, most of the time, right? You're not creating as much pollution. You see, whereas we drive around and use premium gas and throw our styrofoam cups out. That's freedom.
Toss it.
Yeah, eating the fucking Chick-fil-A, old school styrofoam cups because we don't give a fuck. Because Jesus is coming back, dog. So we don't care. We'll throw styrofoam. I will shove styrofoam down a dolphin's throat. I don't give a fuck.
For example, the scientists found that whites spend more money on pollution-intensive goods.
Could you imagine if you just did this article about blacks?
Want me to try?
I know it's a hack bit, but it's just...
For example, the scientists found that blacks spend more money on pollution-intensive goods and services than do whites and other whites.
I wonder how much carbon footprint all those Chinese sneaker factories have.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what, fucking America has a Jordan footprint problem.
Yeah.
Someone had to make the pen you bought at a store. Who's buying pens? Co-author Julian Marshall, an engineering professor at the University of Washington. We wanted to look where the pollution associated with making the pen is located. It is close to where people live and who lives there. For the study, the category non-Hispanic whites also include Asian Americans and Native Americans. This is based on the source that the researchers use government data on personal expenditures from the U.S. Bureau of Labor. Other experts agree with the research. These findings confirm that most grassroots environmental justice leaders have known for decades whites are dumping their pollution on poor people and people of color. So what we're doing is we're going to inner city neighborhoods and rolling barrels of used uranium, just rolling it down.
Yeah, I'm so sorry we're polluting in your neighborhood of free public housing.
You're good point.
So sorry that we dump our garbage in and around where all the people freeload. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sorry, but if you live in public housing, you get free money, free food, and a free house.
And a free phone.
The downside to that is that you have to live near sex offenders and piles of garbage. That's life. And the incentive is that if you work hard, you apply yourself. And if Lori Loughlin doesn't fuck your kid out of a college scholarship, then you can actually advance in life and not live next to child rapists and piles of garbage. That's the goal in life. It's the wow, someday I won't be smelling garbage and watching a child be raped out on the street. That'd be awesome.
Researchers say the pollution inequity formula could be used in other types of environmental burdens. The approach we established in the study could be extended to other pollutants, locations, and groupings of people, Marshall said. When it comes to determining who causes air pollution and who breathes the air pollution, this research is just the beginning. The study was published on Monday in a peer-reviewed journal, Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences. So it's not enough that we house them. It's not enough to clothes. It's not enough that we give them clothes and that we give them food. It's not enough. On top of that, we need to move them into Beverly Hills. They all need to live in Beverly Hills in a nice neighborhood. And nobody should make products. What is it? This is this thing what the left does. Did you notice what wasn't in this article? Any solutions. No solutions.
No, I like your solution. Let's take all of the worst
and bring
low-income minority
like
people and dump them in Lori Loughlin and Felicity Huffman's neighborhoods.
Have a nice day. Exactly. Have a nice day.
I'm okay with that. But here's the thing. As a white guy, all of these plans still won't affect me none. Yeah. You're just pitting rich people against poor people. I'm neither. Right. I'm hiding right there in the middle, lower middle class. I don't care about the upcoming race and income inequality war. You guys have at it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sick of these fucks.
All right. Here's another one. Speaking of being sick of these fucks.
What are you having there?
Your old stomping ground, Mike, New York.
And some salad and beans and a cheese sandwich.
New York City mayor and schools chancellor having grilled cheese sandwiches with students
Did
at
she
PS
say
130.
sandwiches?
She said sandwiches.
She said sandwiches?
She said sandwiches.
It wasn't just me then.
No. She said, hold on. She said sandwiches.
And a cheese sandwich.
New York City mayor and schools chancellor having grilled cheese sandwiches with
That's not a
students at
word. That's not
You're a news broadcaster.
You are supposed to go through what is called communications course, and then definitely like a journalism media course. There's somebody at some point along this Rube Goldberg device of education. Somebody was supposed to stop you and go, did you just say sandwiches?
Yes, just sandwiches.
And you're supposed to go, say it again. Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
Sandwich. And you're supposed to sit there all day if it takes.
And then fix it. Yeah.
She said sandwiches on TV.
Man. But and on top of that, that is the worst looking grilled cheese sandwich. Its bread's not even toasted. All of this is terrible. But there's a reason they're doing it.
And a cheese sandwich.
New York City mayor and schools chancellor having grilled cheese sandwiches with students at PS 130 as part of No Meat Mondays at the school.
Not only is it healthy, but the meat is made out of different type of animals. So finally, we don't have any animals like on the plate. I am much.
That didn't even make any sense.
You know what, them animals on the plate, bro?
You know what? I got a better idea. I stop feeding these kids until they start learning.
There, I like that.
More focused once I have a healthy and tasty lunch at school.
City officials
I was given these things to say.
Students at the school today to announce all 1,800 of New York City public schools will now have No Meat Mondays, meaning healthy, all-vegetarian breakfast and lunch menus once a week.
If you're thinking...
Okay, hold on. Healthy vegetarian lunch is Monday once a week. I don't know what the reason is yet, but do they think eating a bunch of grilled cheeses is healthy? No, seriously, think about this.
Bread and cheese?
Yeah, you should give them pizza at least. Like, you think eating bread and cheese all day is great? Oh, these idiots!
Thinking about our kids individually, we want them to be as healthy as they can be.
Unless, of course, they grow up to become police officers, in which case we hope they get murdered on the job, and we will do nothing to support them.
Why are they all turning their back to me again?
Also, we will be raising taxes and cutting the police force.
Oh, perfect.
Which is, of course, what any successful city would do. Thank you. Please reelect me.
We want them to be as healthy as they can be, and we want them to learn as well as they can learn.
Unless, of course, they are white children, in which case we would like them to die as quickly as possible. so that we can hand the future of this country over to undesirables. Thank you very much. Vote for me. Vote de Blasio.
Risk of heart disease, of
this the dude that does Hamilton? Is this the guy? It looks like the dude that does Hamilton.
cardiovascular disease, of diabetes.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure he's not the guy.
You sure? It looks the same. It looks like him to me.
Actually, the chancellor of the New York City school system.
Okay, perfect.
Diabetes and cancer.
Brooklyn Borough
We
President
want to
Eric
get our
Adams and
education rates up as high as 8%.
Whoa!
Public advocate-elect Jamani Williams played important roles in the plant-based
That
diet
looks
for
like
kids, too.
Shit.
we
And by the
show
way,
our
the school
children-
lunches we ate were absolute
Oh, they
shit.
were garbage too. But at least they could
this
have a
looks like
burger.
shit.
A burger or pizza days or
Tacos
tendies.
were always dope.
Tendies good, tacos, yeah, taco. That does not look appetizing. That looks like they're doing a meatless Monday, but it's really to save money.
Just another meatless Monday.
Whoa. Seriously though, their food looks like the food that we're giving out at the Fire Festival.
Really
It doesn't it? It looks like here you go, losers.
Too.
What we show our children, they are going to
shut up.
duplicate it through elementary, middle, high, and college.
You could have just said
This
school.
comes as a new report reveals more than half of city students eat lunch before 11 a.m. every day. Officials say they're working to have that changed by next year.
This is not the way it's supposed to be. So we have to come up with changes that
Or
will
how
allow
about this? I got a better idea. How about you guys stop having so much control over these children and their schedules and their education and what they eat and their lives and how they're programmed. I like less school control, not the schools coming up with new ways. How about you don't have a say in what these kids eat? How about the parents do? How about their parents? Like, I don't know, man. It's just
What I don't understand is why. So this from what I'm seeing here, this is all to make kids healthier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Healthier kids, stronger planet. I think that they tie this into the less cows there are, the motherfucking. So this is also about climate change. But if you think that grilled cheese sandwiches and beans is a healthy meal, it's not a healthy meal. Like, it's eating. Can you imagine how much starved you would be if all you had was a little thing of beans and 2 pieces of bread with cheese?
I'd have been pissed.
I'd be mad all day. You'd be mad all day.
Although we would have just literally, I went to a bad school. We would have just robbed the cafeteria.
Oh yeah, that or just fucking. I used to just leave campus and go to McDonald's.
That too.
kids to eat lunch when it's lunchtime.
Students here in the cafeteria today say they don't mind eating their fruits and vegetables if it means protecting the earth and preserving their health.
They said that.
That's a lie.
The kids
You
said that.
are lying.
The kids said that.
No, those kids did. No kids.
Why didn't you get me some footage of kids saying
Maybe.
that?
Well, maybe this one. Maybe Taquasha will. Let's see.
Every student should have the opportunity to eat healthy.
That's good. That's just like it's exactly what they said. You know, it's funny.
Oh!
You know, it's weird, right? I like how too. Like,
Did you?
I love how like the news now because it's not even disguised. It's just straight up propaganda.
Yeah.
But I love how they don't even put any effort into the production values anymore or anything. Like production values were better 10 years ago on the news than they are now. And it's funny to watch like the jump cuts and the editing.
It's like a Blue Stall video.
They don't even normalize audio. They don't care. Yeah. They just don't care. And it makes me happy to know that even they're not feeling it anymore. They're like, let's chop up this fucking school lunch thing. Who cares? Nobody cares anymore. Nobody's listening.
They're all
to us.
happy to eat fruits and vegetables to save the planet. Yeah, I think it's cool if kids are healthy, but and then it cuts right there.
These news people are so desperate.
And Meatless Mondays goes into effect at all New York City public schools this fall. If you're wondering how much it costs for parents, nothing. The city says it is free.
Why would it cost them to not have meat? You're taking something away. And look how they're touting this. They're touting this like, don't worry, we're going to give your kids less food, and it's going to cost you nothing. Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Somebody explain to me why you would still live in fucking New York. I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't get. Do you know they're $200 billion in debt now? There was an article written by, I think, Forbes. They're looking to be the next Detroit. Yeah. $200 billion in debt.
That's not much, though. You can get out of that. You could turn that around. Just got to make a lot of calls.
Go to a casino.
Just got to crank out a lot of calls. Oh, yeah, go to the casino.
Yeah.
Hey, you one good run at the casino, you'll be all right.
From the Daily Caller. Inside the online community facilitating the gender transition of 5-year-olds.
Oh, good.
Yes, there's actually parents who are dumbfounded and confused when their 5-year-old children don't take to wearing fake penises or tucking their real ones. A watchdog group called Fourth Wave Now is raising awareness online about the ever-accelerating medical and media fascination with the phenomenon of transgender children. This week, a group released screenshots from a private Facebook group called Parents of Transgender Children, which exposed multiple conversations surrounding the practice of packing and tucking for supposedly transgender children as young as 5 years old. This is the group right here. I love my trans kid.
These people need to be locked up.
Activity. Now, you have to join the group to see it. So let's see. You can't really. I'm going to leave it up here, actually.
These parents need to be locked up.
Some conversations involving parents expressing confusion at their child's lack of interest in prosthetic penises. And quote, my kid doesn't seem that miffed about not having a penis, which frankly throws me off a bit, one reads. Others simply ask for recommendations for the best age-appropriate. I can't believe I'm going to read this. Others simply ask for recommendations for the best age-appropriate fake penises for their young children, as well as for stand-to-pee devices, which are known as STPs, not Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, okay, good.
That's it. Well, I mean, maybe they're the same thing. I don't know if they invested in that.
Hey, I tell you what, they're not going to play this song in any Vatican gift shop. Am I right? That was a Stone Temple Pilot.
I got it.
They did it.
I know Stone Temple Pilot. I got it.
He's so annoyed.
The peeing upright is more important than the bulge for my 6-year-old, reads another. The online store Transwear. What? Good website, Mike. It's a good website. Transwear custom-made gear.
Oh, my God. Is this another website we're listed on?
I would rather be on this one. Largest variety on the web, keeping it all on lower affordable pricing, making us the one-stop shop for all things FTM, genderqueer, butch, boy, stud. We're able to adjust your size or other requests as they make items all right here under one roof in one shop, customized to fit just the way you want. Let's see. What are some products? History. Here you go, Mike. All right, so here's what we have. I think it's important that we look at the Custom Packers Child Preteen Exclusive. These are, we proud to offer the Newt, Tuck, and Teeny Bopper Packer. The Newt is size age appropriate. Look, oh, dude, what?
This isn't good.
Let me read this. The Newt is size and age appropriate for kids 5 to 10.
No, it's not.
Tuck is for pre to early teens 10 to 13. Teeny Bopper Packer is preteens 12 to 18. Packer skin is smooth, sauced, blah, 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 blah. Oh, dude, there's a company that makes this stuff? Are you fucking kidding me? The online store Transwear seems to be a fan favorite for those in search of fake child penises, offering products such as semi-erect unit for children under 5 years old, as well as an item called Best Boy Bump for the little guys, which is made especially for the younger kids. In case you and your child find these products and methods overwhelming, plenty of information on packing for your youth is available on YouTube. Parents who believe their children to be male to female transgender have the opposite problem, sharing tips and recommendations of products meant to help male children tuck to appear or feel more female. Many members mention Etsy stores by name of Tuck Buddies and Leo lines, both which sell handmade, feminine-looking underwear with extra lining to help conceal the bulge of the male anatomy. Leo Lines offers chest binders meant to flatten the breast in teens to... Okay. Do you know that putting a chest binder on a kid that's going through puberty is going to fuck up the development of their boobs? It really will. You'll fuck them up. You're going to fuck them up. Parents of trans children should.
No, the minute you go shopping on this website with your kid, they're fucking them up.
I agree, but I mean physically. Parents of transgender children has more than 8,000 members, and it's just one of the many close Facebook groups geared towards gender-affirming parents, most of which claim to extensively screen individuals who wish to join in order to ensure they are friendly to the cause. The group appears to have strict rules.
But I got a question.
Banning screenshots or sharing posts.
Because I had a kid growing up that was like gay. He was so fucking obviously gay when we were in kindergarten. We just knew this nigga was gay. This kid Chris, I don't even know where he's at to this day. But he went to this kid's birthday party with us to go see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie. It's pretty dope.
It's a good movie.
But he carried like a Little Mermaid lunchbox, and he was very swishy, right? And he would like did girly shit. He did like really girly shit, and I'm pretty sure, and I haven't kept in touch with this guy, but he was gay guy. I don't think he turned out to be a tranny or fucking anything like that. He turned out to be a gay guy. What if people misidentified this shit when he was like 5, and they were like, "Holy shit! No, you're trans. We have to cut your penis off." Like there was, you know what I mean? There was nothing like that. You're already fucking this. Like, trust me, that kid was plenty fucking confused and trying to make his way in the world. Nobody made this kid gay. He was fucking gay from a young age. And the poor guy had to navigate this world as somebody who's clearly different from everyone else. Now imagine you had a bunch of adults going, no, we got to get you on HRT. We got to get that pesky penis off of you ASAP. And then what if he grew up and he went, oh no, I'm just a gay guy. What happens
Yeah,
there?
it would have been terrible. You're right.
Yeah,
That's
why
a
don't
good
we
point.
stop jumping the fucking gun? My mom wouldn't even let me get a fucking eyebrow piercing when I was 16. Now I understand why.
Thank God.
But you know what I mean? Like,
no, I know exactly what
I
you
don't
mean.
want a fucking scar here for the rest of my life where hair doesn't grow because I was an asshole when I was a kid. Like, the fucking idea the parents are now involved in this process instead of like old school parents that are like, no, you're not.
Not just involved, encouraging. They want this. Some of these parents want it more than the kids do. Communities like this that are not just confined to Facebook, the social media and blogging site Tumblr is particularly full of conversations.
Can I just correct somebody in the
Sure.
chat? Lex L says, my blood is boiling listening to this. How is this not considered child abuse? CPS takes kids out of their home for much less. Yeah, that's because CPS is an organization that takes children out of healthy homes and turns them into tranny fuck dolls for sex traffickers. I'm just saying.
You're right. No, you're right.
That's why CPS won't take the kids, because the kids are already fucked up. And CPS only takes normal kids who maybe their house is a little dirty.
Whose mom caught a weed charge.
Exactly.
No, something
gotta get those
stupid.
kids- you gotta get those kids out.
She was smoking a
and
joint.
Turn them into trannies.
Yeah.
So that Jewish Hollywood producers can fuck them someday. You got it all wrong, Lex.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly. Sorry, I forget to do that.
They
sometimes.
actually changed the name under Obama. It was Child Protective Services to Child Pegging Services. It was under the Obama administration.
And somebody just mentioned the Desmond is amazing thing. We've had that sent a couple times to us. They're not going to help. If you idiots think that CPS is going to save Desmond, you're fucking retarded.
No, let me tell you something. CPS already searched Desmond's
They
home,
don't
and
care.
they said
They don't care.
They said we haven't found anything in this house for us to take the kid away. That's for they've already Child Services has already. It was a news story a couple weeks ago. Searched their home, done an entire thing, and they said there's no signs of abuse.
Now, when I was growing up, right, I came from a very blue-collar, Irish, cynical family that just, if I started walking around just going, I'm fabulous, look at my eyelashes, like somebody, one of my cousins, some elder male in my family would have been like, hey, who's been fucking this kid? I need to know who's been fucking his kids so we can kill them. Because he wasn't acting like this a week ago. He wasn't going to drag shows at 10 years old. Who's banging this kid? Because I'm going to fucking go shoot him with a gun right now. There's no more like, hey, is this weird behavior? Yeah, no, this is perfectly normal.
This is fine.
Also, this kid admitted he's autistic.
Yes, he is autistic.
Which makes it so much worse, right? Like, it's not just some normal kid that you're fucking with. It's a kid who's clearly suggestible.
Oh yeah, no, because depending on what kind of autism you have, it's hard to communicate. They're confused, and if you know any people that are actually autistic, they take a lot of help sometimes. They rely a lot on their parents,
Like
or their
Charlie on the
friends.
ketamine.
Exactly. So
Are you a trans person? Yeah. Do you want to get your penis cut off? Yeah.
Cripple Creek, backbreakers, neck breakers,
sharpshooters. But like that's how they are. So you just go, okay, honey, do you want to go tomorrow and get the HRT and get your penis cut off? Yeah.
Why not?
Definitely,
And especially-
definitely got to get my penis cut off.
And they're not
yeah.
coming. These children aren't.
You're driving your autistic kid to go get his first fucking dick cut off. You're just driving to get his dick cut off, his first hormone replacement therapy, and the whole ride. Yeah, he's just going 97X, bam, the future of rock and roll. 97X, bam, the future. Isn't a good Rain Man.
But this, when I look at this, when you look at this, you think to yourself, was electrocuting them worse than this? Like, what does long-term damage? Not that I agree with electroshock therapy, but I don't.
I do.
Well,
for everyone.
Everyone gets a lot.
Everyone, even if you're supposedly healthy.
Just in case?
Everyone gets it.
Man, you're really accelerating. Separate websites such as transpulse.com. That must be a great site. Also,
Like, remember back in the day, you would see this picture and you go, who's that guy?
Yeah.
And then it would just, the next week, you'd go to that same bar and they go, has anybody seen Josh anywhere? I haven't seen Josh in a few weeks. And you're like, I don't know. He got in a pickup truck with a bunch of locals. Haven't seen him since. Very weird. Very weird how we never saw him.
Anyway,
again.
what are you having to drink?
You can't, like, we're just going, no, not, like, and again, it's bad enough we've gotten to a place as a society where we are accepting of this. But we're actually encouraging it, like he said now. Like the parents are like, yes, more of this.
Mm-hmm.
When my child was born, he only had a 0.5% chance of growing up to kill himself. But thanks to our dedication, thanks to our hard work, he now has a 44% chance of killing himself. And you can't even get those kind of... You could hire the best CEO in the world. You're not going to get those kind of numbers.
Those are good numbers.
Big increase in numbers.
Transpulse.com must be getting a lot of traffic because it's down right now.
No. It's because it just killed itself. There is no more Transpulse.
Oh, man, that sucks. This is from... Okay, so then they also link a recent post in a subreddit called Are Trans Parents, catering to both transgendered parents and parents of trans people. Ask other parents on how to win a custody battle with non-affirming parent in order to continue to have her son work with her gender-affirming therapist and help him get started on T. So, you want to see some of the stuff on Our Trans Parents? Husband refusing our M to F daughter's pronouns and names. Our 20-year-old male to female daughter came out a year and a half ago. Hormones for 1 year. I'm completely on board, but my husband is just not coming to accept this. Refuses to tell sides of the family, refuses the name change, refuses pronouns. Do I divorce?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, do
go.
it.
Get out of here.
Take you and your stupid kid.
It's stupid.
She's 20. I feel my allegiance is to my child foremost. The siblings and I have used proper verbiage, but I'll admit I curtail my use around them by my husband to avoid conflict. He just refuses to see this and anything but mental illness. Help. Want to read the top reply? I think you have to start by following your daughter's lead here. Does she suffer through it? Refuse to interact with him? Does she tell you what she wants from you or helping to deal with him? Similarly, it's not your husband's job to tell his side of the family.
This is the worst. By the way, this is the worst. Reddit is fucking killing humankind.
Mm-hmm.
The internet's killing mankind because, like, you used to have to go to an expert and talk to them about this, and now all you have to do, like, there is no more going to somebody to have a decision made and being told, no, this is bad. Now it's just you go and you find people who will just reinforce what you want on the internet. If you write on Reddit and go, what do you guys think I should do? Enough people are going to write, yeah, you should do what you want to do. And you're like, yeah, I feel good about this now.
My transgender child wants to use the men's bathroom, and I'm freaking out. Help. Hey, guys, I have a 12-year-old, 12, who came out and recently as transgender. Taylor was assigned female at birth, but now purports as a boy and goes by Tyler. Names change, but you get the picture. I can't say It was a big shock. There were definitely a lot of signs along the way, so I was half expecting when he had a conversation a few weeks
wait
ago.
For this next sentence. I'm about to fucking storm out of this room.
When he came out a few weeks ago, he already had the name picked out, which coincidentally was the one I had picked out back when I was pregnant, but my husband vetoed it.
Whoa! What are the odds?
So
Whoa! What are the odds?
So I win.
What? Wow! What a coincidence! That sentence right there, needs to be submitted in 10 to 20 years as evidence during a fucking war crimes trial. Because I swear to God, if within the next 10 to 20 years, if there's not a good civil war and we are not forming tribunals to hang these fucking sex scientists and all these degenerates, this will have all been for nothing. Don't let these fucking kids suffer for nothing. And don't let 44% of them fucking kill themselves for nothing. These people have to pay someday. These people have to fucking pay for this shit. That sentence right there summarizes it all. My kid coincidentally picked the same name that I've been fucking plugging into their fucking head since they were a kid. And now I win. Fuck my husband. Yay! Slay, queen. The only person your kid is going to slay is themselves.
We went shopping for a new wardrobe and redecorated his room. It was pretty fun going. This is all about her. You're right. Listen to this next line. We went shopping for a new wardrobe and redecorated his room because I bet you she always wanted a boy. It was pretty fun to go to the mall with a kid who previously hated shopping for clothes. Now I know why, and now loves it. I was super stressed out about the whole thing. Overall, I would say my stress level was low and things were going well.
No, I got to correct. I'm sorry. I have to correct
Sure.
Tasha Rose here for saying this is what the Nazis started and now the left is finishing it.
No way.
Tasha, I love you and everything, but you got to stop with the Nazis did this. I'm sorry. But the Nazis were burning books that contained this degeneracy in it. No, the Nazis weren't going around trying to make trannies. Was Joseph Mengele gross and doing weird shit and
of course
sewing pairs of Jewish twins together and seeing if they could do it? Oh, let's try this. Let's go. We got conjoined twins. Let's just cut them in half with an old wood axe and see if they can breathe. Yeah, he did some weird shit. But going the Nazis started with trannies. No, they didn't. The Weimar Republic did.
Yes. The Weimar Republic was the world leader in transgender, gay, homosexual. It was the biggest.
She's saying eugenics in general, which is but they didn't start eugenics. Eugenics has been around since Darwin. I mean, when you really think about it, Darwin is the first guy to really go eugenics. Evolution is fucking eugenics. That the whole basis of evolution is if we took care of certain parts of our race and bloodlines here, we would have better. We would aspire to be better. If smart people fuck smart people and good-looking people fuck good-looking people, we've got a good system here. But we're just using welfare to just subsidize every fucking low IQ fat slob loser. We're doing the opposite of eugenics. But the Nazis didn't invent eugenics. Yeah, did they kick it up a notch. They certainly took eugenics. They took the stick and boy did they run with it. But this isn't eugenics. This is whatever the fucking opposite of eugenics. This is fucking devolving our fucking bloodline. This is killing us.
Here's another one. F to M top surgery and pregnancy. I'm non-binary, wanting to get top surgery, mastectomy. However, I want to have a kid biologically. And I know that tends to mess with the tissues in that area. Does anybody have any experience with the effects of pregnancy on your post-op chest? I'd rather not have to get extra revisions, but I also don't want to go through that mess of hormones with an even bigger chest than I'm already dealing with. Okay, so don't have a kid! You don't.
I don't even want to have a kid because of my drinking. You know what I mean? You get my point? I go, I'd like to have a kid someday, but, I've been through a lot as a kid. I got a lot of trauma. I drink. I got things I need to work on in my life. They're like, hey, if I lop my tits off and I take all these weird drugs, I can still have a kid though, right? Fuck it. Like, they're just playing God, and you're like, what are you doing? Like, you don't understand that. Like, if I got a girl knocked up, I'd fucking probably flip out on her for smoking a cigarette. You know what I mean? Like, I go, yo, just for 9 months, eat right, be a good person, and then you can go back to being a bag of shit. But like, these people are like, will the HRT affect my kid? I don't know. I've seen women. I've been friends with women that when they're pregnant, you've seen them, where they go like, I just don't want to eat seafood while I'm pregnant, you know, because you could technically you could catch some sort of sickness. I don't want to get food poisoning because it could. And even if you got violent food poisoning while you were pregnant, the odds are it won't even ever affect the baby. But there are women who actually think about the steps they've taken. Will this affect the baby? Fine, I won't have Clams Casino in the desert in Las Vegas at this buffet. Maybe that's
and
a
you
bad
just have
idea.
to do that for 9 months, bud, not your whole life. And I know some women that'll be like, hey, I'm sorry, I know you're smoking 3 blocks away, but can you move over to 4 blocks? And you're right. This woman,
I yell at people that smoke around, and I love to smoke. I'm always lighting cigarette, but if you're smoking around, I'm like, hey, get away. You know what I mean? The lady's pregnant. Stop smoking around a pregnant lady.
So she's already more worried about her boobs than she is about having a child, which means she's not going to breastfeed it. Obviously, if you're taking the boobs out, you can't breastfeed it. So you're going to formula feed a child, which is your prerogative. But so now you're not going to breastfeed a kid. You're going to formula feed a kid because you want to have a child. But see, what you're not mentioning is, and the biggest issue here is if you're getting pregnant, if you're having, I'm assuming you're taking female to male hormones, which is testosterone. If you're taking testosterone and you're having a kid, you're going to fuck the kid up. You know, like a kid is not meant to grow in a testosterone-rich environment. They're not. That's not how they're supposed to develop. So these hormones are going to affect. You're so greedy. Listen, you could be a tranny or you could have kids. You can't have both. That's my opinion. One or the other. You're not allowed to have both. Because if your mind, you don't even know what gender you are, how can you raise a kid properly? No, really, how?
This is the topic that makes me a fascist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when everybody gets mad at me about you're a fascist, you even say it on the air. Yeah, by the way, I'm not I don't trust me. I'm not a guy that sees my black neighbor and goes like, "Oh, fucking, we gotta get them all back to Africa." I'm not that kind of fascist. I'm not a fascist like ethnically. I am a fascist when it comes to this. Certain people just need to be rounded up. There needs to be no question of it. We all need to kind of be okay with it. When you see the right-wing death squads pull up next door to your house and they're not here to see you, just chill out, go back, watch your TV, let things happen. You'll maybe have a couple less neighbors than you had before. But that's what you have to do. They're already destroying us. Not us as like America, but I mean like they're killing mankind.
Yes.
So we have a fucking duty and a responsibility to fight for mankind. So I'm just saying, when I'm telling you, man, if the death squads ever start popping up, I'm gonna be like, hey, sometimes you gotta break some eggs to make an omelet. Am I right?
It's just it's disgusting, and you're right. And then we're the bad guys. We're the bigots. We're on the watch list. We're not allowed to say anything. We don't like this and that. No, the reason you see why do you hate gays and the LGBT? Because let me tell you, I don't hate gays or the LGBT. But what I'm finding is that gay marriage was a gateway drug to this.
Shake says, I'll stop at checkpoints for a few months if we need to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Drive through a few, hey, no, everything's fine. No tranny kids in here.
All right, well, we have to go to break.
I'll quit drinking and doing drugs for a little while if it means we have to just wipe everybody that's bad out.
I think most people would make that sacrifice.
I'll be like, this sucks, man. And besides, once the problem is dealt with,
back to partying.
Yeah, well, I smoke a little weed. I'll trust me. I'll find a connect. I'll be that guy smuggling weed into the fascist ethno state. Come on, dog. Come on. You know you want to smoke.
RevengeOfTheSys.com/XPN. That's ProXPN. That's VPN protection for you, and you help us out. Don't forget to go to RevengeOfTheSys.com/donate. There's a whole bunch of ways to donate. Of course, we prefer Patreon. Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry is a great way to sign up to monthly and to donate. Before we go to break, I did want to read a couple Streamlabs. FM Music says, have a good trip, boys. Have a Big Mac on me. That's $10. Missing Link with $10. Thanks for always making me laugh, guys. Have a great long weekend. Tarkin donated $444. Time to feed Nana. Time to feed Nana.
Did you see the Norm Macdonald video?
Yes, it was amazing. I saw that. I saw you watching it last night.
Shit.
Anthony donated $5. Controversial question. Do you think society re-implementing teenage brides is a natural reaction to this kind of female insanity? Get women having children at a young age that they are preoccupied with raising kids instead of this retardation?
No, I don't think the MGTOW fantasy of enslaving young teenage girls is going to fix the problem. I don't want to combat the enslavement of children by enslaving more children. That's how you do it. I'm sorry.
I think
you burn the books, you kill all the doctors that are doing this shit, and it'll stop.
I think Mike also has had a good plan that we should bring back public smacking. Like, you should be able to smack people.
You should be able to smack people that are out of line. But that's not going to help with this major thing. With this, I think we bring back burning people at the stake. Okay. I think that you only need to take a few of these sex theory doctor psychologists that always have these Semitic last names. I think you only need to set one or two of them on fire, and I think the hundreds of others will get the point, and they'll either renew their passport and find a country that'll put up with this shit, or they will stop.
I don't even think that we need to be as brutal as set him on fire. I think you could even black bag him and take care of him humanely. That's all you need to do.
I get that, but I think
you want to make an example.
I think that doing a State of the Union type thing where it fucking preempts all other coverage. It's the only thing you can find on television for that hour. I think that people in this country, these people need to hear somebody burning alive and screaming and going, does anyone else want to cut kids' fucking penises off? And then I think we'll start taking a step back in the right direction. There's something about the horrible screams of a burning person that make other people go, you know what? Maybe this isn't worth it. Maybe I'll find a new line of work. I heard Wendy's is hiring.
I mean, look at Stannis Baratheon. By the way, all of this is satire, and it's an imaginary world that we're making up.
We're having a couple laughs.
We're obviously. We'll be right back in 5 minutes. Revenge of the Sis.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk long. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We can make him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. A new night, a new time. The Sully Show returns to More Like Radio. Tuesdays, 7:30 p.m. Eastern before Dutch and Royce. Tuesday nights will never be the same.
I am the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. I am a thatched roof cottage in Wales. I am the best of Great Britain. I am British Caledonian Airways.
And now a woman who knows about shaming firsthand, supermodel Gigi Hadid.
All right, everyone enjoying themselves? How's that filet mignon?
Go ahead.
You know, we're all here for a really important reason. Because everyone
Randy, we've got a problem.
What?
Reality's here. He's trying to crash the party. Reality? Who let him in? Shit! Ooh, nice wine, huh? What do you think of that? You know what I think of your pretty flowers? There you go. How do you like that?
All right, buddy, let's go.
I shit on all of you.
Seagal?
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! Give me that, you stupid bitch. What a lovely charity event. I suppose you're all feeling pretty good about yourselves, hmm? What have you done? You've raised $300 by spending $500,000 on filet mignon and crystal glasses. Look at you, Vin dipshit. You say fat shaming is wrong, so in response you show off your abs. You're the one fat shaming, idiot! What's the matter with you people? You're sad that people are mean? Well, I'm sorry. The world isn't one big liberal arts college campus. We eat too much. We take our spoiled life for granted. Feel a little bad about it sometimes. No. You want to put all your shit up on the internet and have every single person say, hooray for you. Fuck you. You're all pricks.
Second hour Friday show, Revenge of the... Well, Thursday show, our Friday. It's a Friday for us.
So tired of these weak-ass Yang Gang niggas.
Are they real? Yeah. We're all tangibles
It's
now,
literally
right?
like, yeah, tangibles 2020, bro. You fucking idiots. I'm sick of it. Like, we're going to accelerate. You're going to accelerate what? You guys have like 10% of the numbers you had 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's not.
Fuck are you going to accelerate?
Exactly. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Besides, the last time anybody in the alt-right accelerated, they got 500 years in prison. So maybe you need to maybe less accelerating.
All right. So,
you guys
have
suck.
you heard of this guy?
Charlie Kelly. Yeah, he's
no, different guy. This is Extreme Narcissism TV, right?
Is that about the creator of the channel or?
This guy's a lunatic, right? But I bring this up because he was talking about us. So
what?
Yeah, swear to God. So I'm going to start the video 2 minutes before he starts talking about us, so you kind of get a vibe of what he's talking about, and then he gets into us, okay? This is his setup. Here we go. Before I even press play, just to make you laugh, because Dennis sent me, heard this video, he goes, it sounds like he's broadcasting from a rainforest cafe.
On media, the filthy, dirty Macchies. What do you want me to say? So, the people of Uncle Gabi, where's my Uncle Gabi puppet? Lost it. Anyway, they want you to forget about the church. They want you to forget about this. And they want to do this.
Why
and they're
does
like,
he have? Okay, it's so many questions.
What?
Okay.
You don't like Skinny Pete?
So
Skinny Pete was great.
Many fucking questions. One, why is there clearly some sort of a
filter,
theatrical curtain behind him, like a stage curtain, but he's clearly surrounded by crickets and woodland creatures.
Yeah, the way I see it, I thought, the way I saw it, it was like remember those old military tents? It looked like it was like he's outside of one of the tents.
But it's not, because it's a much nicer tent.
Yeah, you're right.
Like those look like the curtains you'd see on a theater stage, which
Yeah.
is why it's so bizarre to me.
ah, hey, na na nagila hama. And you get whatever coins you can get. Ding, 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 ding. Everybody's Mario, jumping around the sewer pipes, just like me, baby Mario. Whee!
I like this guy. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like him so far.
Oh, you like him?
Couple of coins to get what?
Here we
The
go.
Jewish princess, the Jap. What a prize! They'll never accept you, Mario. Anyway, or Luigi. Luigi, who are you going after? The other princess? I don't know. Is it a couple of Jap princesses in Mario? I don't really know from that. I don't know enough. I gotta ask my nephew about Mario Kart, so I can get down the racial
Hey,
stereotype.
look, at least he stays on topic.
Oh, he does. Don't worry. He's about to get to us here in a
What
second.
is the topic, by the way?
I don't like Tim Pool and officially sanctioned Joe Rogan replacement.
Oh, clearly. How did I not pick up on that?
Yeah.
I apologize.
Huh.
You're right. I should have been a better listener.
Yeah,
Royce.
it'd be great if you were. Your headphones working, Mike?
Except that Yoshi's definitely a Japanese person. That the success of Mario.
It's not a person
Mario,
though. He's a dinosaur with a giant tongue
And it's a breed of dinosaur. There's a lot of Yoshis.
who eats unreasonably large items.
And was bred to be a slave because he hatches with a saddle. You know?
That is kind of
bred to be a slave. A saddle and shoes.
What a sad
Weird,
thing.
right? Poor Yoshi.
rides on the back of Yoshi or something. I don't know, whatever.
I'd rather ride on the back of Toshi, who was the Korean girl from Star Trek Enterprise.
Very cute Korean girl.
Very Korean. I don't like Asians. She's the only.
No,
Royce knows. Like
he
we watched
doesn't.
a lot of stuff together over the years. The only Asian I've ever lost my mind over is Toshi
And
from
you're
Star
like,
Trek
all right, she
Enterprise.
could get it.
Yeah,
She
she's
still
hot.
looks good.
Cool tech. I don't know.
Here we go.
Anyway, look.
Get ready.
Racist. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I think these shows are bullshit. Yeah, like, I'm just going to go out there on a limb and say, yeah, Revenge of the Sith, Revenge of the Sis, and Nightwave Radio. Those guys are fake.
Controlled opposition, bro.
He has more to say. You want to hear the rest?
Are we controlled opposition?
We're controlled opposition. You want to hear the rest?
Oh shit! Yeah, this is deep.
You want to hear the rest? All
I
right.
want this guy to school me on me.
Yeah, here you go. You ready?
Revenge of the Sis and Nightwave Radio.
Good impression,
Those guys are fake. They're like they're put there because they get followings really fast, and it looks like we're not doing good, and they suspended our super chats, and they took down our channel, and they have these little disputes with people, and it doesn't matter to what degrees those things are real or false. There's definitely people that are put there and say, watch these people, because there's so many channels out there that got the cool real scoop.
We're part of Operation
Yes.
Mockingbird now.
Yes.
We're
Yes.
part of the whole. When do we get money? You don't get it. No, I want to know when we get some fucking money for this. Right? Isn't that the point?
Mike, don't you see right now if we really were guilty, we would be saying this very thing? See, there's no winning. Because now we play it off, be like, they're pretending they don't get paid.
No, fine. Check it out.
We're
Check it
getting
out.
paid.
Hey,
okay?
hey, crazy guy.
Excuse me. He's Mr. Extreme Narcissism TV, man without a pop culture.
He looks like the kind of guy you see in a bar in Knoxville, Tennessee, and he's lying to you and telling you he was the bass player for Nirvana.
Yeah. The original bass player. Yeah.
No, dude, I was because nobody ever remembers Christos Novoselic. So you're like, yeah.
I
guess
wrote
kind of
Rape
like-
Me.
Yeah, I did. It was about a girl I raped. It was weird for me to just come right out and say it like that.
Well, let's
you know, they say predators like me like to hide out in the open.
Let's see.
Sorry, yeah. So let's take this guy seriously.
Come on, man.
People.
Are false. There's definitely people that are put there and say, watch these people. Because there's so many channels out there that got the cool, real scoop. Why aren't they the top most popular things? Like I don't know, there's like 7 shows I can name, so I'm not even going to name a single one. That are
Just
better
name 2.
than any
It
of
had
those
to be
guys
my
I
2
named, like
shows.
Loud
It had to be the 2 shows that I'm on.
Very weird.
You fucking weirdo.
But they tell you who to go to, and all those guys are smoochy, like, oh, they love it, man. They're always.
What are you saying?
That we drive people to these other channels, you know, like Porcelain and, you know, Bali Song and people like that. AG Luck. We travel. We you know what we do is we push the propaganda. We're a propaganda tool of Soros.
Because we promote our friends?
Yes.
I was just being nice to my friends.
No, you weren't. No, you were. I've seen the checks.
Those are our friends.
I've seen the checks.
No, we talk to them on Discord all the time. They're our friends.
Yeah, sure, on Discord. That's what you call the bank that we use in the fucking Caribbean.
I have maybe like I have a net worth of about $800.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice, dude.
Nice.
Bro, that's dope. Nice, man.
What is he telling you?
Is that counting your glasses?
Okay, so about $900, because once you wear them, they're worth less.
$45.
Yeah, once you wear them, they're worth less.
You're right.
I could probably get about 80 for the frames. I can't get over the response. I have a net worth of $800. Nice.
Nice, dude. That's dope, bro. That's some fucking wicked Skrilla. Sorry, come on, man. First off, why didn't you take him seriously? His lighting's great.
And then even the money issue, I get it. Like, well, you don't need. They always do the "you got no money" thing. Like Pat Little's the fucking fed, and he's broke. Because they want him to be broke. Because again, he looks like a pity party. But I would at least be getting these guys to feed me drugs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'd be telling the CIA, like, "Yo, you can get some shit right," and obviously we could cut some corners here. You know what I mean? They would have a doctor on staff. Like the stuff I like you get from pharmacies anyway.
A doctor on staff, like if you were already going to a fucking roast.
That's what I mean, though. Let's not go around. We have the worst ADD today.
That's the worst. Sorry.
Oh, man, they really are. I mean, I'm not saying how I feel about it. I don't hate a place I've never been to, but there's definitely some ass kissing going on.
He's talking about Israel right now.
And they like ruthlessly like, no, I will defend. Like they're really adamant about it. So
we really defend Israel a lot. He's still talking about us. He hasn't switched topics.
I defend Israel?
Yeah, that's what he hasn't switched topics. I didn't jump or anything. This is still the same sentence that started with us.
He's accusing.
Yes.
Because he said Revenge of the Sis and Nightwave.
Both.
So you're accusing the two Revenge of the Sis and Nightwave, which is my show. You're accusing me of defending Israel.
You do it all the time.
I very rarely consider legal action.
This is where you draw the line?
No, like, seriously. Like,
line in the sand with this one.
Yeah, we've had people in the comments section like, oh, you have a Discord server. You guys must be pedophiles. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. But this is actionable. As Anthony Cumia, the Count, says, this is actionable.
What are you going to take from this man? His tent?
You actually imagine. Could you imagine the publicity we would get?
It would be bad
if I
publicity.
sued somebody for accusing me of defending Israel. That would be one of the funniest fucking lawsuits in American history. But then we'd have to deal with all the spurgs in our chat again. Yeah, 1488, brother. The spirit of George Lincoln Rockwell's with you, brother. You're like,
we did it. It's a goof.
It was a bit. It was a small claims court. It cost me $75. I thought it would be funny.
Fuck.
Oh, it's funny though.
Okay. Why can't that? I'm just acknowledging that that's true. You can see that. I know you know this.
It's us.
Because that's what everybody's talking about. But you're getting it through the filter of guys like Tim Pool or like, Owen Benjamin looks like a nut who attacks like this guy or that guy. But oh yeah, Nightwave Radio goes after Crowder. So you get like these, what I feel like, maybe I'm getting too paranoid, but what I feel, maybe too xenophobic, but maybe what I'm seeing is they tell you who's going to talk about this shit and who's going to talk shit about who.
Yeah, it's called, it's what you're doing right now. You're doing it right now. Maybe you're CIA, bro. Maybe you're MK Ultra. What's this guy's name?
His name is Extreme Narcissism TV : Man Without a Pop Culture.
Hey, Extreme Narcissism TV, Man Without a Pop Culture. It's a terrible name.
It's not a good name.
Maybe you're MK Ultra, bro. Maybe, ding, 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 ding. Maybe you're already activated. No. That's what it is. It's 5 tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He just bought Catcher in the Rye, too.
Why are you talking about me, talking about Crowder, talking about Owen, talking about the Jews, bro? Unless you're part of it.
So there's a comment from Revenge of the Sis here on his thing. I wrote, he got us. We are fake and put here by Soros. Damn, dude, you got us. # Israel first. And then Daywave wrote, I agree. Nightwave and ROTC are controlled opposition. Daywave is the only one with the real scoop. I don't trust Moosh and Whoosh.
Oh, this fucking guy. So he's for real, huh?
Oh, no, he's for real.
How
and
did you find this?
Somebody posted it in our Discord. And then, of course, Dennis made this for us, Moosh and Whoosh.
Okay, well, that's not the
that's
name of the
Moosh
show.
and Whoosh. That's the name of the show.
It's not the colors, nor is it the name of the show.
Well, he's more. He's not done with us yet. He's not done taking you to task.
No, I want to keep it up there. Hey, dude.
His name is Extreme Narcissism TV :
Extreme
Man Without a Pop
Narcissism
Culture.
TV : Man Without a Pop Culture.
Sir.
Maybe you are controlled oppositioning me, controlled oppositioning you. Perhaps we'll do this dance forever. I want this guy to just fucking... I don't want... The last thing I want is this guy to snap and kill a bunch of people.
No,
and go,
not us.
Hammers from Nightwave activated by MK Ultra.
What? No?
I was fucking around, dude.
We don't know. We don't know. Pomegranate.
And it's just some weird network of people, and then you have
Joey
weird people, and
Shabadoo
they're
says
like,
his mustache looks like M for It's-a me, Mario. It's a controlled opposition.
Like that guy that talks like Sling Blade in Canada. He's like, I like French fries with mustard and tits and stuff like that.
I don't know.
Worski?
Well, I don't know who Mustard and Tits is, but I'm all in for that guy. Who's the Canadian that talks about mustard and tits?
Then he said,
Anyway.
I'm going to go with Andy Worski.
And then Ralph Retort and all those guys and all that stuff.
I was kidding.
He meant it.
I was kidding.
He meant it.
And the red pill. Let's talk about the pills. I never like Coach Red Pill. I don't pay attention to this stuff.
It's not the pills.
Break some out, my man. I bet you get good shit.
Antipsychotics.
Where them Klonopins at?
Yeah. Oh.
I know you got Klonopins, dog. Don't you hold out on me.
Those put you out.
They fuck you up.
Dude, Klonopins are the only thing that I would take when anxiety was really bad. Then I would sleep through alarms. Like I couldn't wake up.
That's the only time I ever OD'd in my life was I mixed Klonopin and Seroquel.
What are you, a fucking lunatic?
I was like, whoa.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, and I was like, it was one of those things where I came as close to putting myself in a medical coma as anybody could do without any supervision from a doctor. I legitimately slept for like 2 days. And I had like lowered blood pressure and I had like lowered heart rate. But like I had a pro looking over me that was like, just let him chill and we'll watch over him. They watched me very closely and I popped back. I was fine. But man, I still to this day remember waking up from that. And it was, remember the scene when Jon Snow comes back to life?
Yes, after getting stabbed.
That's what it felt like. I remember that being one of the best cigarettes I've ever had in my life because I hadn't smoked in 2 days. I was like, I would imagine if there were cigarettes in Game of Thrones, it would have been the first thing Jon Snow did. Someone get me a cigarette.
Well, Mersh, I have news for you, Mike. You never woke up. This is a dream. Fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's pretty depressing. Why did my life continue to suck for like 8 more years? Before it got better, you'd think as soon as I died, everything's better.
But that's just like Coach Red Pill, the name Red Pill. I don't like pills. Do you like pills? I don't take.
Yes, I love pills.
Especially if they're
If you're not taking your pills, my man, send them to me. I
Yeah.
will take your pills.
I don't like them.
1-800 for pills. Send us pills and I'll give you cash.
It's an assortment of pills.
I think that's illegal. Just run. I want to buy up a bunch of head time for a felony. I love pills and I take pills. Send me your pills and I'll give you cash.
But that's like a way they want you to think. Like a way they want you to think about reality. Like it's a pill. Like this is a thing that's strange, but I think it's related. Facebook doesn't like... Facebook is deboosting, which means censoring and...
All right, whatever. So you get the
which
point.
we talked about on the show, you dumbass.
So you get the point. That's what he thinks about us. He's
Can we get 1-800 pills for cash? I don't know if that's legal. Can we get, maybe if we hire a doctor?
No, I don't think so, because I think they have to come through a pharmacy. I think that's the rule.
Don't you throw out your old medication.
Hi, welcome to Mersh's Pill Recycling Factory.
Does anyone throw out old medication? Is that like a myth?
No, you keep it. You
Everybody,
keep it. By the way, medicine never expires, okay? It lasts forever.
No, I mean, obviously, if it's like antibiotics, you want to get some freshies.
I
but-
know. I'm talking about
But
pills.
yeah, like if you got like pain, it's always funny. We're like, throw out your expired medication. Why? Those are OxyContin. Give them to me.
Oh man,
it loses potency, as poor Sullen Man says. Yeah, and that's fine. But you know what? You take a fucking 30 milligram OxyContin, even at less potency, you're still gonna have a nice little time.
Yeah. All right. Well, 1, 2, 3, Mike. Do you want to watch?
I'm still stuck on 1-800 fucking cash for pills. That would be so awesome. Oh shit.
You want to watch the Avengers trailer that just came out?
Yes.
All right, let's watch the Avengers trailer that just came out. Here we go. Avengers Endgame, the newest trailer.
Captain Marvel wins everything.
God, seems like 1,000 years ago. I fought my way out of that cave. Became Iron Man.
Came back from being in rehab. Nobody thought I had a chance, and now I'm the richest actor in America.
Realized I loved you.
Had a drinking problem we never touched on, even though it was a big part of my
It was
character arc.
huge.
In the
It was huge.
We just kind of glossed right over my alcoholism.
Yeah.
We completely forgot about that entire fucking comic book where I got drunk and I got in the Iron Man suit and I accidentally killed people.
Yeah, it was. Let me tell you
Remember
something.
that? Remember he killed people in the Iron Man suit?
When I was young,
he got
yeah.
hammered. It was just flying around. He killed people.
It was one of the better storylines too. That was when Rhodey had to become Iron Man for a while. Yeah, he was like, "Look, man,
Yeah, that was it.
Give me the keys.
You can't do it.
Give me the
Okay,
keys."
it's fucking.
I know I said no more surprises, but I was really hoping to pull off one last one.
The world has changed.
So this just clips of the old movies?
It's really what it looks like.
None of us can.
With a new voiceover.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's a new footage.
All we can do is our best.
So why would you even add Hawkeye? Look at that bow and arrow.
Oh, he's in this film. He's a major
Why
part.
not? Teach my daughter the old tricks of the trade, huh?
I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm already going to guess that his daughter and his wife disappeared when the finger snap happened, and then he went rogue. So you can tell by the rogue.
He's got a fucking bone to pick.
Yeah, I'm taking the Thanos out.
Sometimes the best that we can do is to start over.
I saw all these people die. I keep telling everybody they should move on. Some do, but not us.
It's weird how all of us whose movies grossed the most didn't die, though. It's strange.
That's weird, right?
Strange how all the people who died were all like B-tier characters that didn't really carry giant franchises.
Well, didn't Chris Pratt disappear, though? I think Star-Lord did, too.
Oh, did he?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Even if there's a small chance.
That's a risky one to take, too, man, because you like who doesn't want to see
Yeah, of course you
as
wanna-
much
of
of
course.
Star-Lord as
Yeah.
possible.
We owe this to everyone who's not in this room to try.
We will.
What's up with the haircut?
He joined Identity Europa. And he's,
Oh, okay, cool. That's cool. All right, well, that makes sense at least.
He's losing his wife and daughter. Man, really fucked him up.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
Oh, good. You have a gun.
Yeah.
That'll be helpful against the guy who just made half the universe disappear by snapping his fingers.
Didn't you see how perfect your shot was, though?
He literally snapped his fingers and made half the universe disappear. And you're bringing a Glock.
Yeah.
you're bringing a fucking Smith & Wesson 1911. I got this, guys. Don't worry.
Don't worry, but woman power.
I have an extended magazine. Oh, great.
Whatever it takes.
Hey guys, so the matching outfit's going to be confusing. Nobody's going to know which guy is which franchise.
And then when we make the toys are going to have... And why is the robot girl wearing an outfit? She doesn't need an outfit. She's all robot.
Yeah, she does. We can see robot titties. They're not real titties.
They're not real tits.
Captain America go, I'm sorry, but I usually do more of a patriotic thing.
Yeah, and you know, so far I liked it. Do you want to know why I liked it so far? Because there was no Captain Marvel in the trailer at all. Except for, of course, the after title soon.
I like this one.
Yikes.
That last thing is so cringe. The rest of the trailer to me was a normal trailer. But that last part, I like her.
They are really, you know what that just reminded me of? Remember when they paraded The Rock out to try to put Roman Reigns over after that Royal Rumble win, and nobody was having it? Everyone wanted nothing to do with it, and it got so bad that they booed The Rock.
Yep.
That's what that just felt like, right? When they're like, do that extra thing to put over. No, I'm not there. Like, and then you go out there, huh? What about this guy? Everybody's like, boo, fuck both of you now.
Have you seen Brie Larson's feet? That's her feet. These are her feet. These are Brie Larson's feet.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
I think it's important that everybody sees her
I'm not
feet.
looking anymore. I looked already.
But look at the other side.
Wow.
Okay, these are Brie Larson's sexy feet. Her feet look like Groot. That's fungus, by the way. That's foot fungus. That's foot fungus.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That's some sexy toesies.
Paint your toenails.
And she, not only that, she has man feet, too. The big old man feet.
Everything about Brie Larson is terrible.
Yeah.
No wonder she's so angry.
Yeah.
I don't think she can help it.
Look at the fungus. Look at the fungus.
That's so gross.
Gross, dude.
How do you get that, by the way? Because I'll be honest with you, I never taken care of my feet.
I would say wearing a lot of shoes without socks does that. It does. Like, I mean, if you're wearing shoes, so the sweat will stay there and fungus will grow. But also, some people are just predispositioned to have
because
fungus.
my mom had foot fungus.
Yeah, some people are just predispositioned to have foot fungus.
Yeah, because my mom had it, and it always freaked me out because it was always really, like, my mom always had gross feet because the foot fungus is really gross. So, like, I always am, like, looking down at my feet, terrified, waiting for that day to happen. And I'm like, I take terrible care of my feet. Like, feet are not a part of your body you give a shit about. But for some reason, I actually have pretty decent feet. They're just clean and normal looking, you know? So it's like, I don't know. God, that was gross.
Some people say exercising. Yeah, you could get an athlete's foot, but I mean, that's really bad.
But that's probably exercising and then not kicking your shoes off afterward. You know what I mean? And just having, like, I don't know, like maybe if you go to the gym and you wear those same sneakers straight into work and you just that would
keep them on.
Yeah, that would be gross, but.
Yeah, that's gross, right? That's the hot Captain Marvel.
But can't you get rid of that? Like,
yeah, you can. There's medicine for it, but
so she just doesn't care.
But I mean, if there's like you said, if you're having a flare up, you know, you're a woman, you could wear closed-toed heels, you know, like nobody's making you wear open-toed shoes. So I mean, she was aware of what she was doing, but Jesus Christ, her feet are fucking horrendous.
It's pretty gross.
Yeah.
She's a terrible butt, gross feet.
Is there anything about
bad
her?
attitude, resting bitch face?
So people keep telling us that we need to listen to the King and the Sting, which is a Theo Vaughn and Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, I've seen this. I'd rather not.
Is it not good?
Well,
What? Do you want to watch it? That's a little bit of it?
here's the thing, right?
Okay, let's hear.
I'm not a big Theo Vaughn fan.
Mm-hmm.
I am also not a big Brendan Schaub fan.
Okay, join the club.
So to me, this would be sort of like, I don't know, mixing shit with piss and calling it a meal.
Okay.
Calling it a smoothie.
Okay. All right.
It's like pissing and shitting into a blender.
Right. So a Jim Norton #1. I got it. People tell. Okay, I've skipped through this. I don't know if you've seen any of it. But these guys get a lot of views. Obviously, they have 103,000 subscribers. This video by itself has almost 80,000 views. So you want to watch what happens to the show with the Rogan?
Can we? All right. First of all, can we stop with him? Could we stop, please? What does he do? What's with the eye patch and the mullet? What do you do? What are you, fucking Ricky Morton? Like, seriously, he looks like he's hyping his match against the Midnight Express at Starrcade next weekend. This is embarrassing.
Steffi Panerio says, "Don't show their vid; they'll copy strike." I doubt it.
Will they?
I can't imagine they're the kinds of. I can't imagine.
I mean, it's fair use. You guys want to go to war over this?
This is fair use.
We'll go to war
This is
over
absolutely fair use.
Come on, boys. I fucking dare you to hit us with a copyright strike. We're fucking pros at this game, because once we knock Feld Entertainment out of the fucking way, they'll be like number 3 that we've we've literally fucked their mouths in front of everybody. We'll do the same thing to you, dude. This ain't the octagon. It's fucking fair use.
So let's check out some of their best of the show.
Boy.
Not much, bro.
Good to see you, man.
Well, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you. Why? What are you talking about?
Are they remaking Hook?
What? Are you talking about my handicap?
Can we all right, can I just point out the first thing I've noticed right off the jump, right? Chemistry.
They don't have it.
Fucking oozing out of these two. I mean, you could just tell these guys are friends. They're having a natural conversation with one another.
What do you mean, Mike? My eye patch?
These two are coming off like two guys who never met before today. Clearly, they've met before.
You know what?
They're part of the same circle of people. They are coming off like two guys that have. No, I'll take it a step further. These guys have the chemistry of two guys that have never met in person and both fucked the same girl.
He looks like Garden Snake Plissken.
Oh, that was a hard swallow. Holy shit. Garden Snake Plissken is very funny.
Oh, fuck.
I'm talking about your eye patch.
Yeah, I have on an eye patch, dude. I'm challenging myself. There's some
You look
very
like Jack
Is he wearing AirPods?
Yeah, he's awesome. See, the thing is, Theo Vaughn, because I asked this about like his haircut to some other people, and he's Mr. Irony. Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna have a fucking mullet and an eye patch and whatevs, dude. I don't care what I look like. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? Like,
You very much care what you look like. There's nobody with a mullet and an eye patch in 2019 who didn't do that very deliberately, because they very much care what they look like, because they need attention.
Jack Sparrow side piece. That's what you look like right now.
You definitely look like a fucking dude that works at.
This is the best of video, by the way. So I'm not skipping through an episode. We're seeing the best of the best. That was one of their best bits. But this bit's gonna be better.
That was so good that they kicked off their best stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
You grab the attention.
Rule of thumb is you open with something hard, you have something real hard in the middle, you have something real good at the end. You know, you put a little filler in there. But that was kicking it off. That was going in hot. Foot Locker. You look like
Foot Locker?
every white dude that works at Foot Locker. Get your whistle, Brendan.
I mean, Brendan definitely a male thought.
Dude, you're a thought that drinks Pedialyte and hangs out at playgrounds.
All right, well, you know, you're a guy that used to date Ronda Rousey until Dana White started fucking her, and then she left you for the guy she's married to now. I mean, we all have problems.
And yeah, Rogan also used to tool on you as a fighter. Rogan used to tool on Brendan Schaub all the time as a fighter, but then he invited him on. Rogan's the guy that talked Brendan into doing stand-up.
No, I know. Rogan's fucking literally the Trojan horse of comedy cancer.
I'm outdoors, but
Yeah, it looks like it.
You're a male.
Looks like you got
thought,
fired
bro.
from Garth Brooks.
Look at Jim. Is it?
It looks like you got Mike.
They have
They're
no
hitting you
chemistry.
hard with jokes.
They have no chemistry.
Back
Do these-
and forth.
No, this is an honest question. This isn't me just taking a shot at these guys. Do they even like each other?
No, I don't think so.
I'm being honest.
No.
It's an honest question.
It's very odd, right?
They're coming off like two guys. That's why I said they're coming off like two guys who just met for the first time and just found out they both have the same girlfriend.
Yeah.
They're like, and do a podcast.
They're acting like late stage Opie and Anthony, where you could tell they just didn't like each other.
Exactly.
Late stage O&A.
The Chinese New Year?
Why?
Are you Chinese?
No.
I'm not either.
All
Are
right,
you?
cool. Nope.
Oh, well, what are we talking about?
Why are we talking about China?
I would put today's entire episode with no editing up against their best of real. I would put the entire episode today against their best of real.
Dude. I mean, look, I used to do steroids by the interstate, dude.
I would
and-
put Dusty Bogan's worst video
Yes!
up against their best.
Well,
Of.
that's a trick question. Dusty Bogan doesn't have a worst video because they're all amazing.
All right, the one he doesn't
That
like.
isn't like, yeah. I didn't have my mic in that one.
I wasn't really fond of that one. I thought it was a little short. I actually thought I ran over. There was a lot of filler in that video. No, it's fine, Dusty. Put it up against these two idiots.
Raphael donated, here is some Soros money, hashtag Kangang. And we got $2 from Worcester LB who says, Brendan Schaub is an LA pretty boy douchebag. He's worse than Theo Bond. He might be, but so far I'm
Let's be fair
waiting
here.
to be impressed.
He's not pretty. I don't know why you think he's pretty.
Well, I mean, I think what he means pretty boy. Like, I don't think he means that he not that nobody.
Oh, you mean like metrosexual?
he
type.
thinks he's pretty.
Yeah, like
he's
Metro,
a
like,
like because he
cares
said
about
not like a pretty boy. Like, hey, you're a pretty boy.
like like an ugly guy, but this nigga tweezes his eyebrows.
Right.
I got you. Now I want to make you really want to hate Theo Von.
Sure.
Have you ever seen the really exploitive thing he does to hotel maids?
No.
Where he like comes and shits on their faces. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Jesus Christ. Holy fuck. What?
makes-
Why isn't this on the
He
news?
rapes them and then makes them fight to the death in
We're
the hotel
kidding.
room, and then the one gets the tip and one dies. No,
Okay. I'd rather die after that.
He makes two hotel maids. He gives two hotel maids medieval style weapons, and he makes them fight to the death. And the winner gets to live and be raped by Theo Von. I'm kidding. That's not.
It's a joke. We're joking.
No, but what he really does is he hides money all throughout his hotel rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Like he does this gimmick where he's like, "Oh, I'm going to show you which hotel maids like suck and which ones are good." And he hides like little bits of money throughout the rooms, and then he like films like himself interviewing them, and he's like, "Oh, I've hidden money in the room, and you got a minute." He makes them answer trivia questions to get time on the clock.
It's like a cash cab, but with money and wait.
But
And
with poor hotel maids
Right.
at fucking shitty Holiday Inn Expresses in like St. Louis, and he just makes them, and then he makes them answer these dumb trivia questions, and then they get time on the clock, and then they get to run around the room and look for money. That's like $150, $200 at a clip. It's the most exploitive. Like, you know, sometimes when we all get desperate sometimes to think of like content on the road, give people something. That's one of those things where you should stop yourself and go, nah, it's pretty exploitive. That's pretty gross, right?
it is.
It's not even like fucking, you guys can go, you make fun of people on the, yeah, sure. Especially like drug dealers, bums, strippers. But I'm talking about people that actually work hard and have shitty jobs. I don't fuck with people like that. And then he's basically, his gimmick is like, yeah, man, I'm going to show like how terrible these fucking hotel maids are. by like how little money they can find. Like he's just a piece of shit.
So a lot of people some people are saying that they like Silas, but most people seem to not like Schaub. I've yet to be impressed by Theo Von. I mean, this is the best of. So I'm trying to go through the best of because if you know how we are, you know we're honest. If they do say something funny, we'll laugh and say that's funny. So this isn't like a hit piece on them. I've only skipped through the video, but I want to see because I've had more than one person, separate people go, you got to listen to these guys. So I want to see what's up.
I mean, look, I used to do steroids by the interstate, dude. And
You got Picos then.
Oh, dude, and we used to pull off my buddy, and he died, actually. Ate a bunch of pills and drove into an embankment, actually.
Makes
R.I.P.
sense.
Billy Conforto.
Damn, Billy.
Yeah, 45-year-old homoerotic bus boy.
Oh, damn. Oh, you got the black lung,
Oh,
too.
I got the hitter, man.
You
I
got
don't
the-
bring that fake shit. A lot of people are like, I have bronchitis, you know, but really they're just a complete nerd, you know?
Yeah.
Man, I hurt my...
What is this?
This is Best of Volume 1, King and Sting with Theo Von.
This
and
is
Bernie
such inane bullshit.
Well, you want to skip ahead a bit?
I would like to skip to the end of my life.
Want to see them talk about chicks?
There's some,
Why do you have earbuds in?
oh, do I? I didn't realize that. Sorry.
He realized it. He knew they were in there.
Bro, you know goddamn well whoever picked these, Theo can't be looking at this. His PO officer ain't gonna have this.
And that means
he's
my
gonna
pop-
flag this fucking. Now his dick's filling up.
That means
you guys know this is gonna happen.
That means my pop-off officer, and I'm about to pop off when I see these shorties like this.
Theo got that buzz boner.
Oh, I'm boned up right now, dude. You want to see that?
Boner, bro. Hey, dude, you want to smoke weed and look
Are
at
they in
chicks?
middle school?
That's exactly that's what I'm saying. It feels like you're in a middle school conversation. Look how hot that chick is. Yeah, she's pretty. We get it. We even talked.
This one's all right. The other one was all right. First of all, I don't like when girls are so ripped and skinny that I feel like if I'm fucking her, I don't want to feel like I'm that close to any of your major organs.
I prefer Aunt Becky or even Aunt
Yeah,
Becky's
Aunt Becky
daughter.
could get it.
That heater?
Damn, bro, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I know when Theo's
Oh
gonna
my
pop
God,
that
by the way,
boner,
the sound
bro.
behind him is crooked. It's off kilter.
Now that's all I see. Now that's all I see.
It's off kilter.
Now that's all I see. And
I
it's
wouldn't have
gonna bother
spotted
me.
that in the pre-glasses days,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's definitely not.
Fucking know it. I can feel it in the air.
Grandma Lorna, and I guess her nickname's Horny
me?
Lorny.
You're crazy if you don't think she's racist.
Dude.
She gives up. You're crazy if you don't think she drops an N-bomb every 3 seconds in her household.
Bro, they don't
So what is the name of the show? King and the Sting? What
King
does
and
that
the,
mean?
King and the Sting. I don't know.
Is one of them the Sting and one of them's the King?
Well, look.
Is Brandon Schaub the Sting because he's the fight guy? He's the fighter.
Stinger, yeah.
Tougher guy.
This is why fighters shouldn't do comedy. Like,
because I've seen Brandon Schaub in UFC. Certainly not the King.
Yeah.
So it's Theo Von the King, but then what is that? He's the King of comedy? That nigga ain't Steve Harvey.
They have N-bombs in the UK, dude.
Oh, she has all the bombs.
Really?
Oh, yeah. She
No.
don't like anybody unless you're white.
Has this guy been hiding in the closet? Is this a Holocaust survivor? Who is this dude?
Talking about the Monopoly man before he went bald?
This is.
He doesn't. These people don't. Or, let me. Schaub specifically. I will agree. Out of the two, if we're being honest, Schaub is the one that has no chops. Would you agree?
No. Theo Von, I
could
probably sit with Theo Von.
If he's by himself, Theo's better, I think. But there's something about Schaub. He has no chops. Like the Monopoly man before he was bald. There's like 50 other jokes you could make besides having to take somebody's hair off for this guy. You know. If Gomez Adam didn't die, like that's another one. You know, there's a nice Richard Spencer's dad.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or how about he looks kind of like an elder, like a geriatric Mario after he divorces Princess Peach and has to go move in with his kid Mario Jr.
That's right, Mario Jr. He goes,
I'm very sorry. I did not, I had to put you through college.
Don't worry, I sleep on the futon.
I mean, did they give?
I had to pay $500,000 to get you into a USC.
You think every time he shows up to this kid's house, he's like, it's a me, Mario. I know, Dad. I get it.
We got it.
Get in the house.
We got it. No,
Get
never
in the
mind.
house.
You can't come in the house. You don't have 7 stars.
Yeah,
yet.
seriously. Now you go find the rest of the stars and you come into the house.
And their grandfather
and stop trying to jump in all our paintings. You're breaking all of them.
And also, I asked you to fix the sink last week. Turns out you don't know anything about plumbing. It's very weird.
But Mr. Monopoly before he went bald, that was a better joke.
In
a box?
Yeah, what is going on?
Somebody said all we need now is Eddie Bravo.
Yo, guys, I'm gonna interrupt what you're saying. No, hey, Rogan. I know Alex is here, but dude, what about Flat Earth, bro?
By the way,
got it.
By the way,
Eddie.
you know all these comedy death squad guys. You know they're killing it, right? Because you know Joe never comes on their shit.
Well,
nope.
I'm trying to think.
Nope.
He's been on Joey
Nope.
Diaz's.
Once. How many years ago?
3 or
Nope.
4 years ago.
Nope. He's busy.
Damn, you're right. Oh, fuck, you're right.
I'll let you on my show on a fucking Tuesday.
Here's my issue with CrossFit girls. They're good girls, okay? They're nice women. The problem is some of them get pregnant and they continue to do deadlifts, sheer jacks, wall killers and all of this shit, fucking midget cakers and all of this, whatever they're doing,
The improv is so good.
These labia stompers, they're out there doing all these different things.
Those are
It's
all
dangerous.
not real things, get it?
No, I got it, Mike.
I want to throw this bottle at him. Like, I realize it's just a television.
Yeah, just
but I
you
have
feel
this
better?
urge
Feel
to-
better, yeah.
Shut
up!
Yeah, like if I were in some shitty club down south, I would throw a bottle at him. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't aim for him. Sometimes you just throw a bottle into somebody's general direction. It gets the same point across without hurting anybody.
I'm not trying to be at the gym and step on a damn zygote.
It's a bitch move, bro. If God wants you to have more kids, fire that fucking sticky icky in your girl, man.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you in Miami.
Fire that sticky icky?
You gonna fire weed into your wife's vagina? I can't. I'm not doing this, Brendan. And I don't want to go to his comedy show.
He's going to be in Miami, right?
He is going to be in Miami.
This weekend?
You know, it's funny. I didn't want to fuck with him because I didn't care about him, but now I'm very angry.
You don't want to go to his show, which, by the way, is going to be free because he's not going to sell out. As long as you go and buy a couple drinks, because that's what they do. Because Miami Improv, he's a Miami Improv or Broward Improv? Miami Improv?
I think Miami.
Either. Well, Miami Improv is notorious for, if you live down there, every Friday, they would send you free tickets to whatever show.
No, but somebody's saying he somehow sells out. He will sell out because it's a Joe
the Rogan thing, you think?
Yeah. I don't care. It would be funny to get thrown out of that bitch.
Bus loads, that's the way life goes.
Okay.
By the way, Josh in the chat, what happened to all the viewers you guys were getting because of Owen? Hey, stupid. This is our backup channel,
this is our
and
backup
we're still
channel,
putting
dummy.
400, dumbass, because of Feld Entertainment, you dumb idiot.
Sorry, but we were when we were on the main channel before
Yeah.
Feld Entertainment, we were still doing about 800 per show.
So, yeah, okay, that there you go.
Damn, bro. Hold on. I'm Tony
Dude.
Robbins today. Bus loads, that's the way life goes.
Oh, Black Rifle Coffee, too. So we know who the sponsors are, but Black Rifle Coffee can't respond to our emails.
Okay.
Bro, it's your eye patch has made us both smarter. Bro.
Dude, they're still about the eye patch. You gonna milk the eye patch? How long are we milking the eye patch bit for?
Pretty funny, dude.
Brandon.
Yeah,
Dude, I'm going to leave mine down.
I don't want to see any more of this.
Brendan Schaub is the kind of guy who's a fighter that if you were to just get into like a roast battle with him and destroy him, he'd end up hitting you at the end. You know?
yeah.
He'll try to punch you or go, bro, you want to go? Take his shirt off. I'm like, no, man, calm down.
So I'm dropping the fucking patch on you.
Dude, bus loads, that's the way life goes.
I almost forgot it. Okay, first of all, dude. Yeah.
Hey,
Who is this?
boys, this is Elsa calling from New York City. I shot my first porn
Oh, porno. They have a porn star on, Mike. They are doing the edgy current stuff. They have a porn star on the show.
film the other day, and it was anal. Oh, and speaking of ass, I saw the Rip My Drip segment last week. Theo, my love. All I got to say is, baby got back. Gang, gang.
Dude, she wants to fuck your ass.
No, she doesn't, does she?
Yeah, that's the vibe I got from it.
I thought she was from that movie. Do you want to be?
Who wants to have sex with a porn star anyway?
By the way, I just banned Josh.
Why?
Well, now he was just like, have fun making fun of people more successful than you. People more successful than you equals guys who went from fucking Christina Ricci and starring with Adam Sandler to doing drunken YouTube streams on their porch. You're right. He's killing the game. He's killing it. Killing it. You know what he said? That sounds like, you like when you have a friend who gets divorced. And then they try to like rationalize it to you at the bar. Well, I got my own apartment now.
Millhouse's dad.
Down there in the bar district. So I'm killing it now. And you're like, you cry every night, don't you?
The Bachelor Arms apartment. I sleep in a big race car.
Yeah, you go home every night, and there's like that little, you know, the mini pizza box on your nightstand that you get like the slice to go home with, and you sit at the foot of your
one
bed.
that's shaped like a pizza? Oh, like Sbarro's?
No, like the one you just got earlier. We went to
little
your
one,
lunch.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
they give you the to go.
Yeah.
Hey, go a little box for you, and that's like sitting there on your nightstand, and you sit with your hands on your knees at the end of your bed at night and go. And then the next day you're at work like, yeah, bro, single life. Hashtag pussy. And you're like, you want to kill yourself.
So,
guys, I'm killing it. Are you? You used to fuck Wednesday Addams, nigga. Now your beaner wife won't even let you in the house. Good night, everybody.
We'll be in Miami tomorrow, everybody. I guess we're not done, by the way, with Brendan Schaub and Theo Vaughn. We're going to delve into them next week more, but I wanted to kind of give everyone a little appetizer so they can know what we're getting into. We will not be doing a regular Revenge of the Sis show tomorrow. However, make sure you follow ROTC Media, youtube.com/ROTC Media, because we might be doing some broadcasting in the car. I'm sure Nightwave's going to go live. I'm sure Daywave's going to go live. We'll be live all over, so make sure that you are following us on all those things. And also, if you're watching this on replay, youtube.com/ROTC Media.
Should we go to the Schaub gig?
I'll go.
I think we should go.
Oh, no.
But I think we should go with everybody.
Oh, yeah, I'll go.
Worski, H.E., let's get them all in on this.
I'll go in a heartbeat. So make sure that you go to youtube.com/ROTC Media. That's our backup account. Subscribe there while we wait for the whole Feld Entertainment thing going back and forth and dealing with that. I want to plug today at 7 p.m. At 7 p.m. before Nightwave, because Nightwave is at 10. At 7 p.m., the Cousin Joe Show is back from hiatus. Cousin Joe Coletta. Joe Coletta on Facebook. On
Hiatus.
YouTube.
Whoa, dude.
Wait.
Bet he was getting fucking stoned, dude.
There's the link for the Cousin Joe Show. He is great. I want everybody to give him a warm welcome back to the internet.
Royce just sandbags it now every time.
I can't. I
I'm
won't.
not doing it.
I won't do it. I won't. Dave's not here. We know. Dave's not here.
We got it.
Thank you guys for listening. We will be on the road tomorrow, going to Miami. And Mike just didn't know this yet, but all 3 hours I will be playing Will Smith's Welcome to Miami, the entire car ride down. So that'll be fun. See you guys this weekend on all of our channels. And thank you for listening to Revenge of the Sis. Let me make sure I got through all the super chats because sometimes I forget it. No, I think we got all of them. Thank you, everybody that donated. We will be back tomorrow from the road, and then a new regular episode on Monday. Don't forget Nightwave tonight. Cousin Joe Show at 7. Thank you for listening, folks.